up, YouTube? And welcome to Country Road Bros.
So, we heard...
We listened.
I listened
to it a couple times and
He
didn't
listened.
like what I heard.
Yeah, through a podcast.
Yeah, Voice of Motown.
Voice of Motown. Shout out to them all.
I'll send you a link. We'll put it in the description.
We'll put it in the description. Yes, yeah, because it says a good bit.
It's about a half an hour, a little over half an hour long.
Yeah, it says a good bit of what we've been talking about.
Our main complaints
of what we all said. I'm sure
we and a vast majority of the whole WVU football fan base
has said the same thing.
Because it's blatantly, well, in my opinion, it's blatantly obvious.
Yes. We'll go down the list of what we've...
some bullet points. Some talking
bullet points. So, excuse me.
It's about... So, let's just go ahead and start off. Stedman Bailey. I mean, come on. Star.
Wide
receiver.
Back in...
For WVU. For 2012. Around
2012,
He's there for 40. Spent 40 years.
Yeah.
41 or 42 receptions.
Yes.
Touchdown receptions. 1,600 yards.
He's a bad man.
I mean, record holder.
Yes.
His record still holds today.
Yes. Still holds today.
I mean, the man has some credit. When he talks about football,
he knows what he's talking about.
There's some weight behind those words.
Yes.
You know, he when he speaks,
people should listen.
He can speak about whatever he wants to when it talks about football.
Yes, very much so.
So the two announcers for Voice of Motown, they straight up asked him, you know, compared to your experience with when you played for WVU under Bill Stewart, under Holgerson, compared to now, you know, how do they compare?
Yeah. And he
had some words.
He said...
He had some words. He spilled the beans a little bit.
He did a little bit. He
put him on blast a little bit.
Yeah, he put him on blast a little bit, but he didn't throw him underneath the bus big time. But...
is there something like particular you want to start off with, or you just go down the list?
Let's just go down the list and let's talk about what our points are, back and forth, our points about it. So
go ahead and buckle in. If you ain't got a snack, get a snack.
Yeah.
Grab a drink, buckle in, because I got a whole sheet of stuff here.
He's got a whole sheet of it. So
like I said, it was a little over half an hour long. There was a lot to talk about.
Yes.
So Neil Brown, where is Neil Brown from?
Neil Brown?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here. No. I don't know.
No, sir. He is not a West Virginian.
Oh, where is he from?
Sir.
Where's he originally from?
No, sir. He is from Kentucky.
Kentucky. I'm so sorry.
From Kentucky. He is not from West Virginia.
My fault. Okay. You threw a curveball.
So
I didn't know it was 20 questions.
Can the passion for WVU athletics, for the once a Mountaineer, always a Mountaineer, that deep a love and appreciation for what Mountaineer culture stands for, the whole state of West Virginia, minus Huntington, what all that stands for, can that transfer to somebody
that's from Kentucky
that didn't grow up with a passion for WVU?
I mean,
can it? Yes. Does that have the same effect for Neil Brown? Stands to be shown.
It stands, yeah.
It stands to be shown.
He's been coaching for how long now? For WVU?
3 years. He's got 3 years.
3 years in.
Unfortunately. And
yeah.
So that was one of the first things that Stedman Bailey brought up, was basically like,
can a Kentucky...
where is the passion? Where is the fire? Which I've been saying...
Shoot!
Cut that out. Which I've been saying for a long time. Where's the passion? Where's the fire? I don't see it. And he brought that up.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you're just touching on it. He went on.
He went a little more in depth.
He went a little more in depth with it. But it was. He's right. How can? Where is the fire?
Well, he can, but
he can, but
it doesn't seem like he has the passion. It doesn't seem like he has the fire.
No, it seems like he's been leaning on freaking Deggy for the past 3 years.
Oh, we'll get there. That's at the end.
That's at the end. We'll
That's
get
one
there.
of the last bullet points.
Yeah,
because I want to talk about that for a little while.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
We will get there.
Okay. This really bothered me. This really bothered me. Like we said at the beginning, Stedman Bailey.
Yeah.
Well respected in the Mountaineer community. Very well respected. Anytime he goes to campus, he is respected.
They all know who he is.
They want to get advice. Yes, he's a celebrity.
He's a West Virginia celebrity.
Which is one of the main things that drew Stedman Bailey to WVU is that WVU is basically West Virginia's pro football team. Minus Huntington.
Yeah,
I mean, that's if you're from West Virginia, you pull for WVU unless you're from Huntington. So, why hasn't Neil Brown came to Stedman Bailey when Stedman Bailey has expressed interest in that and said, hey, I want to coach for WVU. I want to come back to WVU. Why hasn't he said, because Stedman Bailey has said that. He said, look, I want to come back. I want to come back to WVU.
Yeah, he said, I want to come back to WVU.
I care about the program.
He reached out.
Right. He reached out to Neil Brown.
Yeah.
And was like, look, I care about the program. Once Mountaineer, always Mountaineer. Like, I have a passion for WVU. I have a passion for athletics. I have a passion for football.
Yes, he does.
I want to see the program be back to its former glory when he was a player back in 2012.
Because it's not there now.
No, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
And they've had some interaction on social media, but as far as actually sitting down with Neil Brown and having a conversation, it hasn't happened.
That hasn't happened.
And it should.
And I forget how long he said it's been, but it's been a minute.
I don't know if he's specific. He said it's been a while since they had any interaction.
Well, it's been a while since they had any kind of back and forth conversation at all.
It hasn't. It's not because Stedman Bailey doesn't want to. It's because Neil Brown just
not reaching out.
Doesn't show any interest. Why you wouldn't take advantage of that
is beyond us.
Well, I mean, I have some guesses, but
what's your guess? Tell me one, please.
Neil Brown wants his coaching staff. He doesn't care about anybody else.
Okay.
He's got his boys. And those are his boys. And that's been my impression, that he has his people he likes, and nobody can tell him different. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be.
And this is it. This is the way.
And the team suffers because of that, in my opinion. It suffers because of that.
It shows. The game shows that they're suffering. Yeah. I mean, there's no...
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good.
I mean, this season... I'm going to give it... This season was okay.
But in year 3, we should be better than okay.
Yeah. The third year with the coach.
Especially with the defense that we've got.
Our defense
we have an all-star defense.
Our defense is monstrous. But...
Offense can't do anything.
Our offense is...
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. There's no way to do it. It's embarrassing.
It's crap.
It's embarrassing.
And, shout out to the defensive coach and coordinators for keeping the defense the way that the defense...
Keep them motivated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wanting to be on the field.
Yeah. But what was he saying, though? There's a whole bunch of key players?
We'll get there.
Okay.
That's also another...
We'll get there.
Like I said, I got a whole sheet of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
We're not known as a winning program anymore.
No, we're not.
That's obvious. I mean, like I said, we've talked about it. It's embarrassing.
Wow.
It's sad.
That's sad.
It's sad. The fact that they gave him a contract extension is mind-boggling to me. What a Shane Lyons sees is beyond me. I've already said before, I'm not a huge Shane Lyons fan. I'm just not. Anything you want to add to that?
No, you pretty much nailed it.
Yeah,
You said it. So
what? Why would you not want Stedman Bailey there? And
it's beyond.
And is there a disconnect with the coaches and the players?
100%.
It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. There's a huge disconnect.
I've seen that. You can see that. You can see it on the field. You can see it on the field.
You can see it on the field. You can see it on the sideline. You can see it everywhere.
You can see it everywhere. You can see it on the post game interviews. You can see it.
The pregame interviews.
Yeah, pregame interviews.
It's obvious. It's a glaring problem.
It's just as soon as he said that, I'm like, I've noticed that since yep. on the field,
since before year 3,
since before
year 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely a disconnect. That's
yes,
obvious.
there is.
WVU leads the Big 12 in transfers. We also lead the nation by double digits.
How?
In transfers.
Why? And
why is because there's a disconnect. The players do not want to play for Neil Brown.
That's a big statement right there. That is a big,
They don't.
I know, but that's a big issue.
That's what drives me crazy.
That is a big, huge issue.
Shane Lyons, Gordon Gee, the deans of the college, they should see that.
And
the boosters, they should see that.
Yes, they should.
And be like, okay, why are we still letting this problem happen and it's not being fixed?
For 3 years.
And why did we give him a contract extension?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what the extension was, but hey, Daggy is leaving.
Yes. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Trust me, we're going to talk about Daggy. Stedman Bailey actually offered to the players of WVU, the wide receiver corps, to have a 2-week training camp down in South Florida where he's from.
Yep.
And look, I'll tell you all my secrets. I'll give you all the pointers. I'll give you all my advice, everything that I learned.
Yep.
Being a star wide receiver for WVU. I want to help you. I want to see his program. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
That's messed. That's so messed up. That's so
nothing. And a lot of people don't realize South Florida and Florida in general, that's a huge recruiting class.
Huge
recruiting pool.
Yes.
For college athletics.
Yes, it is.
And it's neglected.
Yep.
I mean, so is in the state of West Virginia, but
yeah,
it's neglected.
Yeah, but I like to know what they're seeing that we don't see. That's my thing. Like, what are they seeing?
And it's not just us. Like I said, it's the whole fan base.
Yeah.
The whole fan base.
It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, what's going on? What's the next bullet?
So why do players, and pretty much everybody at this point, why does everybody except for Neil Brown still trust the climb? Why are we still trusting the climb? We can't even get the first rock. Oh. Can't even get the first rock. Can't even get the first rock.
We can't even do that.
We're still trusting the climb, Neil Brown? No, sir.
No.
Not this man. No.
It's no.
No. I
got
trusting the climb.
I gotta say this. I gotta say one little thing. Okay. We made it to a bowl game. Barely.
We made it to a bowl game and got embarrassed.
Right there.
And to be honest with you, making a bowl game nowadays is really not super impressive. It's really not.
I mean,
we went to the Guaranteed Rate Bowl at 10:30 at night on a Tuesday. I mean, woo, great.
Woo.
I mean, credit where credit's due, but we didn't go to the Orange Bowl.
No. And you know what?
We didn't go to the Rose Bowl.
You know what, though? We had an offense this year. Our defense would have crushed any offensive. Who played in the Orange Bowl in the this year?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, whoever did. I'm sorry, I don't pay attention. I guarantee we would have crushed them.
I mean, our defense is stout.
Yeah.
Offense, where we got a problem. If you've watched our videos, no offensive line. It's a joke. Once the offensive line, once the pocket collapses, Daggy can't do anything. Which, like I said, we'll talk about Daggy here in a minute.
Well, let's roll right into that.
Okay, so let's talk about Daggy. Thank God he's leaving. Thank you, Lord. He's gone. He went to the transfer portal. How about that?
Woohoo!
Bye.
Now, my question is, something had to happen behind closed doors.
Well, again, there's a disconnect between the coaches and the players.
For him to be...
For Neil Brown's
golden boy to
leave.
Want to
transfer.
To leave. What?
Especially after he had declared that he was going to stay for another year.
Yeah,
he made that very clear.
Yeah, there was stuff all over the internet about it, and then...
He had full intentions of coming back for another year.
And what was 2, 3 days later, 4 days later?
Completely changed.
Boom. He's out. Something's up.
What more do you need to know?
Something's up. I mean,
what more do you need to know?
Something's weird. That's
weird, all right.
That's some shady stuff going on behind closed doors.
I don't know about shady, but
I mean, not.
There's a problem.
Okay, there's a problem.
Yeah, going on behind the scenes. Definitely a problem.
Next bullet.
So next bullet.
Bite the bullet.
So Stedman Bailey brought up a point that basically said, "Look, I've talked to wide receivers. I talked to them on social media. I have somewhat of a pulse on what goes on with the wide receiving core at WVU.
Yes. Sorry.
And they basically, there's a huge communication error, which confirmed, which a lot of people are thought. There's definitely a disconnect.
Yes, there is.
So if somebody that's multiple players are saying that, why is nothing being done on a higher level than Neil Brown? On a higher level than Neil Brown, why is nothing being done?
And give him an extension on the contract.
Yeah,
something's up, or they see something that none of us see.
That nobody sees. Money.
Yeah,
it's not worth getting rid of them. That's the only thing I think of.
The dollar signs, yeah. Because what's his buyout?
I thought it was $20 million. 20 or 22 million.
20 or 22 mil?
A lot. Way more than what he's worth. Way more than what he's worth.
Yeah.
And this is another point that Stedman Bailey brought up, was that the offense has no identity. When Stedman Bailey played for WVU, especially when he played for Holgerson, he knew we are a pass offense. When you go out on the field, we are passing you the ball. Be ready.
Right.
Our offensive now has no identity. They don't know what the play is going to be.
Yeah.
They don't know what to expect. It's a mixed bag, and that translates to confusion on the field, which translates to lost opportunities.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. 100%.
Lost opportunities.
Yes.
Because when your players go on the field, they don't know what to do, don't know how the play is going to go, don't know what to expect, what's plan A, what's plan B, what's plan C.
Yeah. What's the audibles? Yeah.
That translates to problems on the field. And I think a lot of that was Neil Brown. Oh, well, Dagy's my golden boy. That's my golden boy. My golden boy. My golden boy.
Well, his golden boy's no longer here.
And, that's my golden boy. So, he's got me. He's got me on the field. Neil Brown had full confidence, full trust in Dagy. And he said, look, Dagy can get it done. Dagy who? Who? Jared Dagy? No, sir. No, sir, Neil Brown.
Oh,
not Jared Dagy.
No.
He couldn't get it done. And I think Neil Brown expected him to.
Yeah.
To get it done on the field. And this wasn't going to happen. So I think it's a real... It says a lot when... we can see the same things. A lot of the fan base for WVU can see the same things. Multiple people can see the same things.
Yep.
When a former player of the caliber of Stedman Bailey says the same things we're saying, it carries a lot more weight.
It does.
And
I thank him for saying something.
Well, just being straight up. But and he's straight up because he has the passion for WVU.
Yes.
And I certainly understand why Neil Brown would not take advantage of that.
Well, maybe all this social media, maybe he might. Maybe.
That's a big maybe.
Fingers crossed. There we go. I can't cross my fingers that well. I can't do that. I can't.
It's
there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm hoping Neil Brown has a change of heart. He has a come to Jesus meeting, over the break in between the season, and he learns the error of his ways. I don't see it happening. I mean, I don't see it happening. He's not a Power 5 conference coach. He's not. Period. You can't convince me otherwise at this point. He's not.
Mm-mm. But I am excited to see Green next year. To see what he's going to bring.
I'm over Neil Brown. I'm over it. I'm over his play calling. I'm over his whole offensive identity. I'm over it because it doesn't work.
It didn't work all
season and all off season, last off season to fix the problem, and nothing changed.
It didn't work this year. Yeah. So
thank you for clicking on the video. Comment down below, any little ideas or comments, or how you felt about if you did click on the podcast.
Yes.
What's your viewpoint on it? What impression did you get? Did you get the same impression we got? You could also subscribe. You could also click the notification bell. We're up to 50 subscribers, so let's go.
Yes. We're moving on up.
We're going to play us for a football team.
Hey.
We might be playing better than WVU.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Recruit us.
Oh, boy. Those days are long gone.
No.
Long gone.
We will see you
next time.